Welcome to Real Bass Lessons. Today I want to teach you some technique practice. Some real basic but yet challenging technique practice to get you moving around the fingerboard and get your fingers all limbered up, okay? Watch this, major scale. Sure, you all know that. Up a fourth. Up another fourth. I know. Here's where I lose a bunch of you. You say, Jim, I already know that. Well, let's go a little step further, okay? Let me teach you a little pattern. By the way, you know I like that cycle of fourth practice because it gets you playing in different places on the fingerboard. I start each scale or each pattern on the A string so it gets moving around. You can start each pattern on the E or go back and forth, but it's good practice all over the fingerboard, okay? Let's play our pattern now that I want to teach you. Listen to this. Cool, huh? You say, I know the sound, I can recognize it. Well, sure, most people can. It's just parts of the scale. It's a little bit of a tongue finger twister, though. Let's do it again, a little slower. Excellent. I call these digital patterns because I think of these numbers, the scale degrees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is 1, 7, 1, 3. Then we start on 2. We go 2, 1, 2, 4. Another way to think of it is we go down, we go back, and then we skip one. Second degree of the scale, we go down, we go back, we skip one. Shift. Good, up a fourth. Play with me. A little faster. Up again, a little faster. Shift. And so forth, on around the cycle of fourth. Now, some of you may have to go back and slow it way down and learn the pattern. That's fine. I did when I first learned this. I teach this kind of stuff and we work on this with my students all the time. Once you get the finger pattern down, though, start playing along with me the cycle of fourths. I'm going to make here a little video. We're going to go to a section in a minute where I'm playing a little faster with a backing track. It's one of the normal backing tracks that I use all the time, cycle of fourth ones. I think it's available. I know it is. As a matter of fact, it's a free download on my jimstinnett.com site. And there's video broken down, really showing the hands version of teaching this stuff on our downloadable sites too. Okay? Let me go back just a little bit before we go to that video and talk about why we need to work on the technique. Some people just don't understand this. They say, man, I just want to play a song. I don't want to play all that technique stuff. Well, if you're going to play a real basic, simple bass line like that, well, maybe you don't need a lot of technique. But if you're going to play across the strings, up and down the fingerboard, a little bit faster, well, we all need to work on our physical technique to be able to execute that. And as you become better and better, you master the fingerboard in this instrument, man, you'll just play music better. you'll be able, you won't have to worry about your fingers, and you'll be able to focus on good time, good intonation, good phrasing, good dynamics and articulation. And that's what it's all about. If you don't want to work on the technique, or if you're not willing to work on the technique, you're going to learn things, but you're going to plateau out. You're just going to get stuck, because if you're trying to play something more difficult, it doesn't sound good. Well, that's because you don't have the chops for it. It's like that iceberg. You got to build it nice and wide at the bottom, so it starts poking up at the top. You don't just get to run up here and play all this. No, you tip over. You got to build it nice and wide so it goes up like that. And the wider you build it, the higher it goes. That's what working on good technique's all about. If you're below this, you gotta go back and learn your scales. If you're beyond this, killer, man. Just speed the tempo up a whole bunch, okay? I'll go to that video now and play along with me. Play along with me. I promise you'll enjoy it, okay? Here we go.